Good evening, everybody. Hope you are doing well. Follow up to my order, or not my order, good grief. Follow up to my video where I pulled the downtown and had a terrific box, ripping some Donruss Megas. Got an order together for SGC and PSA. What I like to do, I have found a lot of times, PSA is so inconsistent, I feel like, anymore. And cards that don't look absolutely immaculate to me, maybe not even immaculate, but immaculate or close to 9, I'll send, or 9 or immaculate, I'll send to PSA. I do my best to only send what I think is going to gem. And the other cards that it's going to have like a little nick on the back, or has a print line, a couple bad print lines, I send to SGC. They just seem to be a lot more easygoing, in my opinion, with their grades. It's kind of seems like my experience, anyways, with grading. So here is the SGC order. I'll go through here. Pull my phone up here a little bit here so y'all can see a little bit better. So I'm sending this one to SGC. Right, left centering is off on it, and I did have a print line. Oops, I'm sorry. Let me put that in focus here. I did have a small print line above his shoulder here, and then I think I have 2 of these. I think this one has a few print lines on the back, but mostly it was a right-left centering with that noticeable print line. That I knew PSA was going to just absolutely nail. They nail those. So that was one reason. Centering, print line. So I think that's going to be, in my opinion, an SGC. I'm going to say 9.5. I don't think that one's the one with the back issue. I forgot. I think I have 2 of these. I can't remember. I forgot to write it down, to be honest. This one was pretty good. Top to bottom, centering's a little off, I think is what it was. Just not bad at all, though. This one, I'm sure you can see it. Let's see if I can get the angle here. Yeah, right there. A significant print line or a scratch. I can't really tell. I think a scratch just because it doesn't run the whole surface of the card. And then a little spot down here. You might have seen that just now. That I knew PSA would just absolutely nail that. So, yeah, that's the reason I was sending that one. That one out. You stack them this way. And I found a few of these, like 9.5s. Like, raw, they were selling for like $7, and then 9.5s and 10s, they were selling for like 30 to 40. So, I figured, you know what? Both of these are pretty decent copies. The only issue I had with this one, is it this one? No, I think it's the other one. This corner right here is a little soft. Let me try and refocus it here. You see that? So I have a feeling, PSA would absolutely just nail that card for that, in my opinion. And this corner is a little soft as well. So I'm going to send to SGC. I'm going to say a 9 on that one. We'll see, though. No, yeah. And then this one was pretty clean. But it had that up there on the top of the card, top left. So I'm going to say a 9 on that one. And SGC is a really reasonably priced grading company. So selling these raw would have been okay, but I figured, you know what, just send them in for the hopes of getting 10s and 9.5s. So this one, there is a few spots here on the package itself that I thought I cleaned already. Might have to take that back out actually and clean that one more time. But I'm just going to do this right now. Yeah, that sleeve's dirty. I need to get a different one. So this one here. One issue, there's a dimple on his arm here. Another issue is there is a dimple right there. And then, where is the other one at? Let me look here. Yeah, right there. And there's scratches. This is fresh out of the pack and it was like that. So, yeah. So, dimple, scratch, dimple, dimple, scratch. So, yeah. Fresh out of the pack, but had a scratch here. So it has a plethora of issues that I was going to just sell raw, but SGC is super quick with their response times of shipping stuff, so I'm just going to send it out to SGC just honestly to see what kind of grade it can get. Just, this is honestly out of curiosity's sake, that one is. Because PSA, that's like a PSA 7, in my opinion. Because even the back right corner has nicks. So, yeah. So this one, excuse me, dimple. Goodness, these look horrible. I swear I cleaned these. I clean off the cards. I have a different microfiber cloth. I clean the cards off, clean off the edges, take the fuzzes off the edges. So that's I clean this one too. Good grief, man. Glad I found that. But yeah, this one, issues I saw with this one. Back in here. Had a, there's a dimple. And there it is. That's on the case. That's on the card. So, I would guess this probably would have got an PSA 7 or 8. They can be brutal sometimes with it. And then, is this one with the one of the weird corners? This top left-hand corner had like a weird, something I couldn't get off the card. It was like, I don't know. I don't know what that was. I could not get it off the card. So it's just something in the card itself. Caleb Williams, right left centering's off. And there's a nice scratch near his helmet as well. And this back corner had a little nick to it, you can see. So none of those would have graded good PSA in my opinion. So I'm sending them all to SGC. So I think the Caleb Williams will get like a 9 SGC. The Penix 9.5 or a 10. The Williams 9.5 or 10. And then I hit this bad boy, issue with that. This is just, you see scratches, but it's on the case itself. These are fresh out of pack too. I don't really know how they have scratches on them, but it is what it is. I did my best. I'll wipe them down again. Let me get the foil where you guys can see it. Right there. There's a scratch there, a noticeable scratch that comes down. And then this bottom corner here, or not corner, but edge, there's a nick. So PSA would have destroyed that card. They already grade these horrifically hard, in my opinion. So, and then the top left-hand corner, I think it was, it's not very, a little soft. So I think they would have ate that one up and put up like an 8 on it, maybe. So, whoops, I did that backwards. It needs to go this way. So that's my opinion on what they will do. PSA would have done, and then this one I think is going to hit. I'm going to say a 9 SGC. That's my predictions for this SGC order. Put this here. And then here's the PSA order. I'm sending out These are all going out tomorrow, the 24th of February. So first one, excuse me, a Caleb Williams, Red Wave, very clean. I didn't see any surface issues at all. Yeah, I saw no surface issues at all, really. No dimples, no scratches. Centering is pretty good on it. It's a top heavy a little bit. Back was pretty good. There was a faint print line. I think right around up here there was a faint print line. But other than that, card was in really good shape. So I'm hoping for a 10 on this one because it was just very clean. Adrian Peterson, Prismania, incredibly clean. Biggest issue with this card is centering. Top to bottom centering. Everything else, dude, is just pristine on this card. There's not a single print line on this card. There's not a dimple anywhere on this card. It was pristine. Backs and sides look good. This corner, for being purple, is good. There's a teensy little mark of white on the end, but I've had way worse gem before. But yeah, card is in pristine shape. You've seen a little stuff here. It's just kind of, this is fresh top loader, fresh rigid. I don't know why they look so dirty. It makes me feel bad, but I'll clean them all off before I put them back in. Because right there is an issue right there. I see already. There's a little speck of something on the top loader. Here we go. I got it. Put this back in here real quick. So top to bottom centering is the biggest issue with this card. Everything else seemed pristine. I'm going to say a 9 just because of centering. And then here's the big boy card. It's good. Top to bottom centering's a little off. I didn't see any print lines. I didn't see any dimples. Everything you're seeing that looks like a spot is just the rigid case here. I took it out and did very close inspections with lights, camera zoomed in, cleaned the card extremely well, very shiny, looks really good. Centering is the biggest issue, right to left on this card. Back is good, no print lines that I really saw. I'm going to say a 9 just because the centering's sake. Hopefully they give me a break with that because it's not that bad at all. It's super clean. So I'm hoping for a 10. Out of all the ones so far, I'd say this one has a really good chance at a 10. I'm going to say 9 just because PSA is PSA. The Penix was really good condition as well. Centering's a little minute. Well, what's it this? It's not bad, honestly, now I'm looking at it. I think the biggest issue with the Penix was print lines on the back of the card. There's like one here, one here, one here. And I forgot to write it down, but I think there's one on the bottom. So if they don't pay attention to the back too much, which I've had cards with absolute horrific print lines on the back, with whitening on the back, and they still gem, so I'm going to say a 9, hopeful 10. So 4 to PSA and 8 to SGC. I did expedited shipping or expedited service on these just because I really want to get them back and listed to be some of the first ones in PSA. Hopeful 10s. We'll see. I know that Jaden has a few PSA 10s out there. And then I just did the traditional submission with the SGC. So that's what I'm putting in. Some more predictions. Had a bunch of other cards I could have sent in, but I decided not to. I just get these done and over with. I'll send these in later. That's my predictions for each order. I will update y'all when I get them back and do a reveal for y'all. So thanks for watching. Peace.